Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session. I must admit, today was a tough day. It was a frustrating day this morning. I didn't get all the things I wanted to get done so far, but I'm gonna keep pushing and try to get those things done. This is an example of one of those days where when I didn't really want to do a live stream, that I came back on because I was getting pushback and pushback and pushback from all these other things that I had to do that inevitably did not get done because of my inability to organize correctly. So I take 100% of the responsibility on that. But that's enough about me. How are we today? Good, great. For those of you who are confused about the channel, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to build a channel based around music that I am practicing, that I am getting better at with improvisation, and to become the best producer that I possibly can be. The channel's about three things. Number one, us practicing together, because practicing sucks, okay? It's terrible, but you have to do it in order to get to the next level. And adding different and more difficult exercises on a week-by-week basis or every monthly basis, and then switching in between different exercises to get that dexterity in your fingers and the mental dexterity is helpful in that regard. So the second thing the channel is about me getting better at improvisational music. Now, if you want to join me in getting better at improvisational music, I implore you to check out the list of videos, the playlist of videos that I have available on my channel. Now, I have not posted all of them, but you can use the ones that I have up there. I would recommend for everyone to subscribe to the people who create those so they will continue to keep making these backing tracks. Third thing the channel is about is the whole shebang-a-bang, ladies and gentlemen, is about me getting better as a singer-songwriter, producer, instrumental producer, score creator, to use all the things that we learn from guitar, our principal instrument of guitar, to create the best electronic music we can possibly create. It's not, it can go plethora of genres. It's basically saying, can we use this to create MIDI files and songs using our understanding of music and using the guitar as our principal instrument or our principal source of inspiration for those tracks. Now, if any of that sounds good to you and you want to sit in your throne of judgment or join me on the practice sessions, by all means, please do so. Like I said, I will be uploading my own songs. I will be uploading instrumental tracks that I've done, or songs that I've sung, song written for, or whatever, or songs I've done with other people. I will be uploading those on a regular basis at the beginning of the month of March. They will start off terrible, okay? That's just how it works. Somebody once said, if you're okay with being terrible at something for a little while, you can get good at anything, okay? So that's the principle we're placing off of that. And the second thing that you can learn from this channel really is I want people to see the work that it takes. You see all these Instagram artists and all these people who play on the internet. You're like, wow, they're really good. Oh, golly gee, I hope I get that good one day. And it's like, well, they weren't that good yesterday, and they weren't that good the day before that. They weren't that good the day before that. That's an example. Obviously, they were pretty decent the day before they put out the video, but you don't see the thousands of hours worth of practice they put in. So I want people to see that. So the second thing I'm going to ask people to do during this period of time of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory in which I'm currently sitting is to go check out the cryptocurrency links I have available in the description of every video. Now, I've discussed it before. I'll say it really quick. The way that it helps is when you sign up using my referral links, they will offer you perks. And the perks that these companies offer to you, whether it's Binance or eToro or Coinbase, whatever they offer you, they will also offer to me as I'm the referring client. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year, up to $100 back into the channel, that is how it helps out with the channel. So you directly wouldn't be paying the channel anything. You would be purchasing cryptocurrency, at which point they would be giving you advantages or perks, like 20 bucks back in certain crypto, or $100 off trading on $100 off of trading fees. They would offer that to me, and because I trade every day, it helps out with the channel because I'm injecting $100 at the most back into the channel. The reason why I don't want to do more than that is because the channel, if you're building a business, the business has to have its own way of self-sustaining. And the only way this channel to self-sustain is if it starts to generate revenue. And as I said before, I would be perfectly okay with the channel if it was making 25 to 35 bucks every time I did a live stream. The reason for that is because that is a number that I'm normally used to paying for private lessons. For 30 minutes worth of private lessons, need I say. And that covers basically the basic cost of what private lessons will cost. And again, I hope that I want to make it not come out of your own pocket. I prefer it comes out of advertiser-driven revenue, which is why I recommend to everyone to subscribe as much as possible. Which brings me to my third point, subscribing to all of my social media accounts. In the bottom of the description of all of these videos, at least for the last 3 months or so, there's my Twitch, my TikTok account, as well as my Facebook account. And we've gone over why I don't have an Instagram account. It's difficult. It's annoying. It's a process. I have to go speak with Instagram and figure out why I cannot create an account. I don't understand it. It's whatever. Not that big of a deal. But as of right now, those are 3 accounts I have up there. Helping me grow my other social media accounts inevitably helps me grow my YouTube channel. Helping me grow my YouTube channel inevitably helps me grow my other social media accounts. So one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started today. Again, I'm still sick. I'm still under the weather, but we're still here. I want people to understand I'm not in the hospital. I'm thankful for that, very much so. But at the same time, it is really frustrating when you have a day that you spend and you're like, I want to get all this stuff done. And it feels like all you're doing is putting out fires. So like it feels like nothing gets done. And so it accumulates for the following day and the following day. It's like what Michael Phelps said, like whenever he got sick, he said basically one day out of the tank equated to two days. So basically he would have to do double time in order to make up for the one day that he was sick. And that's what it feels like. So we're not going to get into the sadness. It happens to everyone. Like it's annoying, but it's just a part of the process of life. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start at 80 beats per minute. And we're doing the, I guess I'll call it the Joe Satriani, John Petrucci warm up. And it's just basically the same kind of picking that you would use in the song called Bite of the Mosquito. We're going to do that at 80 beats per minute. Let's go. Alternate picking from the first to alternate spider picking from the first to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute, 97. Let's go. Let me turn up the volume on this a little bit. Again, if you have any questions, please wait till the very end as I have to toggle between two different screens, two different tabs, really, because I don't have two different screens. Let's get right to it. We're at the chromatic tapping from the first to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, now We are going to get right into the sweep picking exercises at 100 beats per minute, 110 beats per minute, 120 beats per minute, and following that up with 130 beats per minute. This is the first sweep picking exercise. We're all familiar with it because it's the same one we've been doing for the last 6 months. We will be adding more to that as the weeks go on. As the week goes on. Let's just try to get after it. Again, I'm terrible at this one, but we're just going to keep pushing through it, okay? I'd say that one gets a solid 6.5 out of 10. But again, you be the judge. Let me know in the comment sections what you think. I think I'm going to start asking people to judge based on emojis because that makes it more fun. We're at 110 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Eight. That one gets an 8 this week. That sounded way better than yesterday. 110 seems to be my sweet spot, but again, we're going to keep pushing, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 120 beats per minute. Let's see how we fare there. I'm usually not as great at this one, but let's see. Maybe today will be a new day. $7.5 today. I'm okay. It must be all this anger I had pent up inside me about how trash my day was as far as my organizational skills. Again, I'm upset with my day, not because of anything that happened here or the live stream. Well, the live stream isn't doing exactly what I wanted to do. But I'm upset with my day because I made things worse by dragging my feet. Okay? It happens. Okay? Three. The only reason I say 3 is because I was working on it. Like it played in time, but it was really sloppy. 3 for 130. That's all right. We got a ton of work to do at that tempo. Overall, I'm liking what I'm hearing so far, at least with those exercises. We're going back to 105 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen. Why? We're doing the F sharp, G flat major scales in positions 1 through 8, and the G major scale at 105, and then we're taking the tempo down to 100 and to 90 beats per minute, at which point we were to do the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scales, and we're following that up with the G major, G minor pentatonic scale at 105 beats per minute. So let's get right to it, guys. Second position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, I'm sorry, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go back to this main screen. Again, if you have any questions, please wait till the very end, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. we're doing the G major scale in 105 beats per minute in positions 1 through 8. Starting in first position, let's go. Second position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the tempo down to 100, from 105 down to 90 beats per minute to do the minor pentatonic scales, starting with the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G minor, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. I'm going to toggle back to this screen. So again, this is why I tell people, please save your comments to the end. G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute, starting in first position. Let's go. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth, the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn off the tempo, turn off the metronome, and we're going to play the game called Find the Note. And this week we are on the E major, or an E natural, I should say, E note. So we're playing that all above, up and down the fretboard. So let's go. On the E strings, octave, it's open in 12 frets. I'm sorry, you're calling out the fret numbers. On the top E string, it's open in 12 again. Open being the string played by itself, and then we're fretting the 12th note. Then we go to the B, it's 5 and 17, I'm sorry. 5 and 17 on the B string. Then we go back to the E string where it's open in 12, open in 12, open 12. Open in 12 on the bottom E string. Open in 12 on the bottom E string. Then we're at the A string, which is at 7 and 19. Then we're at open in 12 on the E string, on the bottom E string. Then the top E string, it's open in 12 again. Then we're back to 5 and 17 on the B string. Then when we go to the G, I believe it's 9 and 21. Nailed it. And back to 5 and 17 on the B string. Then we're going back to the open and 12 on the E string. Then we're going back to the bottom E string where it's open and 12 as well. Then we're back to 7 and 19 on the A string. And on the D string, we're at 12 and 14 on the D string. 12 and 14 on the D string. Then on the G string, we are back to 9 and 21. 9 and 21. Then we're back to the 5 and 17 on the B string. Again, we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, and E. And then open in 12 on the bottom E string. Then we're going to go back up the fretboard. So we're back to 5 and 17. I'm sorry, 5 and 17 on the B string. Then we're back to 9 and 21 on the G string, at which point we're going to the D string, which we're at 2 and 14 on the D string. Then we're back to 7 and 19 on the G string, or on the A string, I'm sorry. Then we're back to open and 12, open and 12 on the bottom E string, and then we're going to finish up with the... Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to try to do this without the book, but I'm not ready for it. I don't have the wings yet to fly like I've been drinking Red Bull. No, Red Bull does not sponsor me. I wish that they did so I could have some of that money. We're going to the G flat minor chords. I think from now until the end of time, it's like the song Holla Back Girl from Gwen Stefani. Every time I spell the word bananas, it's in that song. And or every time I spell the word banana, that song comes in my head. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Every time. I hear it in my head every time. Now with that particular Drake diss on the Kendrick Lamar song, every time I hear minor, I'm like, A minor, na, 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 na. I'm sure that happens to everybody. It's going to happen from now until the end of time. If you've ever heard Holla Back Girl, I promise you, whenever you hear that song, you will learn to spell the word bananas because it's in the song, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. The S is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Music, baby, helps with the memory. Now let's go right into the G sharp, G flat minor chords. We're doing the melody chords, or the outside chords as I call them affectionately, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and follow that up with the bottom 4 string chords. Normally, I should have these practically memorized at this point. I don't, so we're keeping the book open, and I'm just going to try to do them from memory, and if I can't, I'll just look down. I almost have it memorized. I definitely feel more comfortable with them. All right, the inside chords, it sounds something like this right here. Again. Now the rhythm chords. And now we're doing the bottom 4 string chords. Sound a little something like this right here. One more time. I had to be careful because, again, I forgot to replay. I didn't forget. I wasted my time today by sleeping too long, by taking too long doing other things, and it has pushed my whole day back significantly to the point where I'm just basically getting done the things I need to get done today. It's frustrating. We're going to keep pushing through this. That's my gripe for today. Those are my gripes. We're doing G minor chords, not G major. Okay. Melody, inside chords, rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords. So let's get right to it. Yeah. Again. Now the inside chords sound something like this right here. Again. The rhythm chords sound something like this right here. write ma. Then we're going to go back up, started with ma, and write ma. And we're going back up to the ma, and write ma. Then back down ma, and write ma. And absolutely ma. Then right here ma. We're going to do that one more ma. Ma. And right here ma. And right here, that's ma. And we're going to go right ma. And back down ma. And right here. And right there. And then right back down to ma. Is this ma? Ma. Then right ma. Then we're going to do the ones I think I remember. I think it sounds like this. Bottom 4 strings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting right into the lick of the week. I'm going to copy and paste Antonio Alfonso's, Antonio Bizario's link to his Instagram page onto the channel because I don't have the exact video. But he's the one who did this lick of the week. I don't think he invented it because it's a very common riff. Okay, you hear it in a lot of classic rock songs. It's a good one for us to learn and to add into our repertoire. And if you notice, the last 2 or 3 days, I've been trying to incorporate those riffs, those licks of the week into the songs that we've been, the improvisational part of the songs that we've been doing. So without further ado now, we're going to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to click on to the, well, we don't need this. I'm just going to get the metronome out so that we can play against something at 90 beats per minute. I don't think it's too fast. And it started in this key, and we're going to work our way up and down the fretboard so that you can understand that this is applicable to different areas of the fretboard. The reason is because I want people to understand the logic behind the tuning of the strings and the logic behind what makes the fretboard much like a piano. Once you understand those 12 keys, the 12 keys, including the black and white keys, from C to the octave C, which is 13 tones, you will understand the logic of the piano. Similarly, the guitar has a logic to it. Just like most instruments, there is a logic to it. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So it sounds like this. that is the lick of the week. We're going to get right into 120 beats per minute. The Polyphia song, the backing track, the Polyphia song, at 120 beats per minute, starting with the intro and then moving our way up to the solo, the two hardest parts of the song. And hopefully the week after the 28th, I will have this song up completely finished, as well as another song known as Midnight from Joe Satriani. Hopefully. Now, I have the Satriani song is something I learned a while ago, but it's something I'd like to add so I can make clips for my other accounts and actually add to the YouTube Shorts. So we'll see how that works out. And again, that stuff will not be monetized because I didn't write those songs. And although I think you can have them monetized because they'd be open to interpretation, I don't know if I can do that. The idea is to get more people interested in the channel, as well as me also working on my skills. So it's as what the guy who pretends to be Dr. Phil says, that's a twofer. 2 for 1, basically. 85 beats per minute. We're doing the solo, connecting the solos. Okay, this is part 1 and part 2. It's a twofer. Okay. I'm feeling much more confident. You can see it in the faces, the John Mayer faces that I try to make. Actually, I don't really do it on purpose. It's just really fun. Like when you do a dope riff, a meaty riff, a juicy riff, you feel it in your bones. And so it just comes out in your facial expressions when you do it. And yeah, like Eminem used to say, like when he used to rap a rap battle, he said it used to, like, rap made him feel like he had a sheet of armor, like a suit of armor on. When I play music and I'm songwriting and I do something dope or cool, it does really feel like you have your own suit of armor on. Like no one, like at least in that particular moment, it feels like nobody can touch you. You know what I mean? For those of you who play instruments, let me know what you think about that, because like I really do feel that way. Like I feel the reason why I like making music is my second job, or not my second job, but one thing I want to put out there into the world, is because I feel music in a very different way, on a very different level than most people do. I feel it to my core. I really love it. So you can see that sometime on my face. Like it's sometimes you might think, he's being cocky, you know, whatever. Yeah, I feel a little cockiness in it too. You know, I worked really hard. If you've been following me for the last couple months, I've been working on these riffs for months. And so it feels good that when you see the work pay off, you're just like, finally, you know what I mean? Let's get right into these sessions, and hopefully this will be a good day for improv. I have to be really careful because I didn't replace these strings yet, stupidly, and I could have done that today. Something right. Hopefully not today. That's a 6 out of 10 right there. Cancel that. I don't. This is why you always got to shut this down, because if you don't, they will play right. They will blow right through these commercials. All right, we're going to hit the cancel on this one because if we don't, it's going to continue to play through commercials that we have already heard. I'm playing a song or a backing track. Did it again. I played through that riff twice, got bonus points. I would say that is a 6.5 because I got to use the lick of the week, the lick of the past 2 weeks to play and to incorporate back into the song. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have not joined, excuse me, for those of you who have not joined the channel before, my channel is about 3 things. Joining me for practice, okay? Helping me get it better at practicing. You can watch me in my development, or you can join me in my development. We all know practice sucks, and doing it together, power numbers, let's get it. The second thing this is about me creating the best improvisational music because I want to do sit-in sessions and jam sessions with people live and get paid to do so. That would be great because it's fun to do things regardless if I'm getting paid for it. But in order to make something sustain itself, you have to get paid at least enough to cover the basic cost of everything. Okay, so that at the very least it's at no cost to me. Okay, obviously my time that we put into this should be compensated for. It is what it is. That's how jobs work. And I don't want this to ever be treated like a job per se, but I do want there to be a consistency factor to where that there is a financial element that does help offset the cost of the time that I am spending into it, like most jobs, okay? And the freest way to do that is to subscribe to the channel. And the third thing that this is about me creating electronic music using the guitar as a principal instrument and being able to create the dopest electronic music I possibly can. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel. That is the freest way you can make this channel net zero for me as I'm trying to make it already, or as it already is for you. The second thing I ask people to do is to check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, and I'm not a financial expert. However, I do create cryptocurrency every single day. I enjoy it very much, and I figure, hey, maybe you might like it too. And in the event that you do want to try it out, use my referral links to do so, because when you spend 50 bucks or more, there will be perks using my referral links. And those perks that you using my referral links will be exponentially more than that of what you get if you sign up by yourself. That's how they do it. They want people, normies like me, to get new people in the door, and that's how it works. Okay. And in the event that you decide you want to spend 50 bucks or more, there will be perks. And if the perks that they offer you, they will offer to me as well, as I'm the referring client. And because I'm spending 15 to 20% of my total gains this year, up to 100 bucks, obviously, back into the channel, that is why I am creating. That is why I'm asking people to join the cryptocurrency links and the cryptocurrency centralized exchange platforms on which I am currently trading. It helps me. You win because you get the perks. I win because I also get the perks too. And it doesn't cost, and you're not giving me any money. So it's just you purchasing stuff for your own thing. But it also helps me out because they will give me the same advantages that they give you, which is great. Again, the channel has to be self-sustaining. And the only way to do that is to make it net zero for me, as it already is for you. And so any way that can be made happening, or that can be made done for this channel, by all means, please check it out. Help me out with that. The third thing, and this second freest way that you can help me out with the channel, is to subscribe to all my my social media platforms. Up there, I have so far TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook. Those are the only things I have right now. Up there, I'm trying to get an Instagram channel for Muzzy McGee, which is the moniker I use. And in the event that you decide that you want to help me out in the freest way possible, you have to subscribe to all those things, because helping me grow my social media accounts inevitably is the fastest way to help me grow my other accounts, my YouTube channel. And helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow my social media accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 18 people so far. I have to get 982 more subscribers, hopefully within the next 60 days or so. I am 89, 9 minus 60. I have 51 days, I want to say. Nope, that's not true because I had 65 there. I have, I'll say this right now, 64 days total. So a little over 2 months before I have to start generating revenue from these channels. And it is my hope that you will help me by just subscribing, watching a few minutes of the videos, liking the videos, and telling your friends, okay? I'm on a sprint to get that done, because it will help me out immeasurably this year if I can get advertiser-generated revenue from this channel and I can start monetizing it. And I'm so thankful for all of your help. Like I said, I'm putting up a bunch of videos to help get more people in the door. Again, I cannot monetize any of the videos that I will be using because they are cover songs. But the idea isn't to monetize those particular songs. It's to get the traffic in necessary in order for me to monetize them. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday for those of you who are going out. Be safe, be smart, drive safely. If you're I'm not even going to say that. Just be safe. Be safe and make smart choices. Have fun. Get home safely. And if you can't get home safely, if you know you can't get home safely, then stay wherever you are. Okay? You know who you are. You know what you're doing. And for those of you who do not choose to go out like me, I don't go out anymore. I've had my fun with that, and I'm totally bored of that. I'm trying to build something here. For those of you who want to stay home and help me build something with me or help build something with me, then by all means, we will see tomorrow and the day after and the day after. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, we can do it more quickly. Okay, bye. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.